Hello everyone, I'm Alfred from Forcite, and it's our pleasure to let you in behind closed doors and tell you all about what we're doing exclusively for the test pilots. We have two main goals in this group. The first one, getting this helmet into your hands, letting you test it out, giving us feedback for mass production, making sure it's perfect when we roll it out. Second of all, we're rewarding all of our test pilots with the opportunity to pre-order the product, and this will be a Founders Edition helmet, and as promised, it will be under $1,000. So before I explain the product and what we do, I'd like to explain a little bit more about how we got here. So 5 years ago, I was involved in a motorcycle accident. There was oil on the road, I came off and I fractured my kneecap in 3 places. And for those of you who've come off your bike, it's a horrific experience. So Forcite is all about knowing everything that happens out there on the road inside the helmet, so you can make better decisions when you're out there, so you can foresee those things. And that's the whole ethos around what we do. We started with building a helmet which looks a lot like this. 3D printed, CNC milled, prototype. We put the camera system up on the top, which seems like the most logical place to put it. Electronics are all embedded inside, and then you've got your classic smart helmet that you would see on the net. Now, there's a whole bunch of problems with this, like having the camera system here. As soon as you put the visor up, you're cutting off the footage. In particular lean angles on just normal bikes, like a naked or a cruiser, it just gets complete sky. It works on a super sports, but even on a super sports, when you're upright, it's still getting a lot of sky and no handlebars. With all the electronics in here, in the foam layer is actually really dangerous. You want to keep the foam layer completely clean, free of electronics, so when you get an impact, it's going to protect you. Forcite make more than just a helmet. It's a complete ecosystem. First of all, there's a server system that's gathering information all about the world around you. Second of all is a mobile application which grabs that information from the server. And then the last component of everything is actually the helmet, which then sends that information to you. I know all of you are dying to know about the helmet, so let's jump into that first. This is the Mark 1 helmet. It features a camera system just at the front, and as soon as you put the helmet on, automatically starts recording video. Also, the angle of vision is about 160 degrees. If you're on a naked bike or a super sports, you're still able to catch a lot of the road. One of the most unique things is the patented radar system. There's a light array which sits just below your periphery vision and sends light signals to you for different types of alerts. Combined with those signals is also audio feedback. The audio system inside is great for taking phone calls, listening to music, and talking to friends. We've partnered with a manufacturer that's been making helmets for over 50 years. We've utilized the most lightweight and aerodynamic shell in their lineup, then modified it and built our own helmet around that. Some of the more interesting elements is actually the battery system. There's 2 batteries inside, which are completely ceramic. So this means if they are punctured or they get cut, they will not rupture and they will not ignite in any way. They are intrinsically safe. This is our entire electronic system and camera module all in one. You can see it's wafer thin, very, very small and compact. All of this technology, when encapsulated together, is inside the Forcite module. We've packed all this technology into a super small package at under 200 grams of weight. This all goes into the chin bar and doesn't mess with the physics of the actual helmet. It's important that we don't put any electronics in the foam layer because this then changes the dynamics upon impact. We've also developed a handlebar controller that allows you to manipulate functions on the fly. We've spent the last 5 years working out how to engineer this type of technology, not playing with the physics of the helmet, dramatically increasing any weight, but also completely compliant with ECE 2205 and DOT standard certification. As soon as you open up the mobile application, you'll see a whole multitude of data pop up around you, such as speed cameras, traffic alerts. Then this information is filtered just to your preferences, so you're not overloaded with information.
How's it going, test pilots? I'm Dylan. Just wanted to introduce myself before we wrap this up. I'm head of sales here at Forcite and will be playing a leading role in organizing most of what's to do with the test days and the launch tour. So when I say launch tour, we're going to be starting it off with what we've called the Test Fest in Sydney. We have rented an entire racetrack just for you guys. Now this is going to be an opportunity for you to come and test the functionality of the helmet firsthand in a safe and controlled environment. This will be followed by test and demo events at select dealerships and shops around the country. To say thank you for your support and loyalty over the years up until now, we are giving you the exclusive offering of a Founders Edition helmet, limited to 1,000 worldwide, and it will be under $1,000. So when we do launch and start our test and demo events, you will then be able to place a pre-order for a December delivery of your helmet.
Thanks for hearing us out, and I hope you're really excited about the helmet like we are. And we hope to see all of you at your local test events.